From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. It is 6 a.m. and it is Friday. We have finally made it to the weekend. It is so close and I am so excited. The weather this weekend, honestly, not looking too bad after the gloomy week that we have had. Speaking of gloomy, clouds are still around, but rainfall is certainly a thing of the past this morning. No need for any rain gear for today. However, one day this weekend, you might want to pull that out. I will have everything you need to know about this weekend forecast here in this weather update. Temperatures that you can expect and what you can expect for the rest of this Friday. Starting things off with current temperatures, everybody is above freezing this morning. Waynesboro, Hohenwald, you folks are close though. You guys at 33 degrees. But like I said, everybody above freezing, mid-30s for southern middle Tennessee on this Friday morning, mid to upper 30s down into North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi. A little bit warmer south of the Tennessee River this morning, as you folks typically are. But again, everybody above freezing, but you still want to layer up because it is a cold start to the day. A little bit of patchy fog developing across the Tennessee Valley, making visibility a little bit reduced across the region to about half a mile in some places as low as. However, I don't think this is a widespread issue going into the rest of this morning, but just give yourself a few extra minutes as you head out the door. There is a little bit of fog, especially in those rural areas. You can see it starting to settle in, but still not just quite at the exact surface. Still some wet roadways. However, we are drying out pretty efficiently for the rest of today, as we do expect no rainfall for the rest of this Friday. On our Arctic Air Skycam network over into Columbia, again, a little bit of wet pavement, but we are still looking nice and calm. Temperatures above freezing in the mid-30s out there, with a wind light out of the south blowing about 3 miles an hour. Again, a calm start to the day. No slick spots or anything like that. Again, everybody above freezing at this time. Visibility looks all right here in Florence, looking south in Lauderdale County into Colbert County, but we are looking again temperatures above freezing, a light wind out of the north blowing about 2 miles an hour. So a calm start to the morning, but again, you're going to want to grab a jacket because it is chilly out there. Clouds do stick around for much of this morning. They are going to be stubborn just like they have been all week, but we will see a few breaks in the clouds by the afternoon. We'll call it mostly cloudy to partly cloudy, but those breaks in the clouds will allow us to warm up into the mid to upper 40s for this afternoon. So a little bit of a warmer day for today. Again, we stay rain free, so you can leave the rain gear at home for today, which is a nice welcomed change of pace. Heading into this evening, we will see a clearing sky, but we will see a few clouds around, maybe some patchy fog developing as well. Temperatures falling down into the lower 30s for southern middle Tennessee, mid 30s for North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi. Heading into the overnight and to start off your Saturday. Saturday looking mostly dry. Clouds will still be around, not as thick though as today. However, we will see just a little bit more sunshine. That'll warm us up into the lower 50s by your Saturday afternoon. Thinking Saturday stays mostly dry. Most of the moisture will be south of us here in the Tennessee Valley. However, heading into Sunday, we could see a few rain showers by the afternoon to early evening. Not a widespread issue, not a washout of a day by any means. Moisture, we won't have too much to work with, but we do have a few rain showers possible, so you may need the rain gear by Sunday afternoon. But for Sunday morning church services, you should be dry. We'll let you know, of course, if that changes. But check it out. High pressure swoops on into the Tennessee Valley, leaving us nice and dry heading into Monday. Monday's temperatures will be a little bit chillier, but still not too bad, and no dramatic cool offs here in the next 7 days. You'll see that here on the 7-day forecast. In just a moment, rain chances are relatively minimal, which is a nice welcome change of pace. Heading into your Sunday afternoon is our next best rain chance. Otherwise, again, just maybe a shower sneaking in on Saturday. Otherwise, we should be nice and dry, partly cloudy. Monday and Tuesday, though, as high pressure settles back in, we are looking nice and dry until a midweek shower chance here in the Tennessee Valley. If you're heading out to the bus stop, again, it is a little bit of a chilly start, but you shouldn't have any issues on the road. Again, maybe some patchy fog in those rural areas settling in this morning. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy sky for the morning. Again, temperatures on the chilly side in the mid, maybe some upper 30s out there. You're going to want to bundle up and set the kiddos off with a jacket like you have been all week. Temperatures by the afternoon into the mid to upper 40s. Again, a little bit more sunshine by the afternoon, but still looking like clouds hold strong for much of the day. You see that here on our hourly forecast. Temperatures getting up into the mid to upper 40s by the afternoon. Clouds hanging around, maybe some partly cloudy skies at best heading into the afternoon. But again, we stay nice, dry, and rain-free for today. Pretty much rain-free for your Saturday. Sunday, maybe a few showers again by the afternoon into the early evening. Otherwise, a pretty uneventful and a pretty calm weekend forecast for us here in the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures in the lower to mid 50s for this weekend. Saturday reaching 50 degrees by the afternoon, low to mid 50s for your Sunday. And then after Sunday's rain chance moves through, we do cool off just a little bit, but again, nothing too dramatic for Sunday into Monday. We just go from the low to mid 50s back into the mid 40s by the afternoon, but we will be nice and dry Monday, nice and dry Tuesday. Next rain chance comes Wednesday of next week. That's a look at your local weather forecast. Again, for today, you can leave the rain gear at home, but do grab a jacket before you head out. Dry weekend relatively, at least to start. Sunday, a few rain showers, but not a washout of a day by any means. That's a look at your local forecast. I will be back at 8 a.m. with your next weather update.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.